everybody. Welcome to Ad America. We are so happy to have you here. Let me introduce myself. My name is Aninda, one of the guests here in Ad America. So, for those of you who are new here, Ad America is the U.S. Embassy's American Center, and our mission is to provide a space for young Indonesians to learn more about the United States. As we are celebrating Thanksgiving, on this event we'll be having Thanks for Giving the Meals. But before we begin, how about we have a little trivia? The question for today is, in which season was the first Thanksgiving celebrated? Is it A, winter, B, spring, C, summer, or D, fall? You can start typing your answer on our social media because in the end of the event, we'll do a live shout out for those of you who can guess the answer correctly. Other than that, don't forget to take a selfie and tag Ad America's Instagram account. Without further ado, please welcome our moderator for today, Andika Latif, favorite Abang Jakarta 2018 traditional food enthusiast. The floor is yours.
Thank you. Welcome to At America in this joyous occasion. My name is Andika Latif and I will be moderating tonight's special event. As we celebrate Thanksgiving, one of the most celebrated event and of course the holiday in the United States, I'm not going to be here alone. I will be accompanied by one of the top chefs in Jakarta. Please welcome Chef Ivan.
Hello,
Good afternoon. Good evening, Chef
Good
Ivan.
evening. Good evening. Yeah.
How are you?
Good. Very good.
Please, let's make our way here. And before we do the presentation here, maybe you would like to have any trivial or presentation about the Thanksgiving that you have.
Yes. So, good evening, everyone. I would like to say thank you very much to Ad America to once again inviting me to be back here. I know it's been 2 years. Last year, I did a Zoom in here because of the pandemic and everything, and I'm glad to be back here. And today is a very special day because it's a Thanksgiving Day. It's one of the biggest celebration in the United States. As you can see, it's actually a celebration of the fall season. I know who might win the trivia tonight, but just a little bit of history about the Thanksgiving. It started by the Pilgrims. They arrived first at America, and they landed in Massachusetts. It's close in the East Coast area. It's close to Boston, and the Pilgrim met the Native Americans since the Pilgrims are originally from the England, so they are very new to America. So actually they got taught to survive by the Native Americans, about planting seeds, about fishing, about hunting. So if you've been to the Boy Scout, maybe you know how to survive in the jungle or everything. So they harvested the next year. They harvested the crops and they celebrated with the feast. They celebrated with 3 days. They invited all the Native Americans to come to their table. So that's a little bit history about the Thanksgiving. It's about how the Pilgrims say thank you to the locals, to the Native Americans, because they've been helping them to survive in America. So the next slide. So, but today it's very different Thanksgiving that we are celebrating. If you heard about Thanksgiving, you always heard about turkey, pumpkin pie, pecan pie, all about those things, yeah. is a big celebration in the U.S. So if you guys been to pumpkin patch, or if you live in the farm in the States, you will go there a lot and spend there during Thanksgiving. And also, they normally we invite people to come over to our house, and we share foods, and then have a chat and have a good food. That's actually the giving thanks for everything, all we did in a year, because it's yearly thing. So there you go. That's Thanksgiving. What Thanksgiving looks like in the table for dinner. But today we're not gonna have turkey because it's heavy. It's 5 kilos, and who's gonna finish turkey? So common food on the Thanksgiving. Normally they do turkey. Some people do roast beef as well, or glazed ham. But commonly, if you think about Thanksgiving, it's always been turkey. And then a lot of side dishes all around Americas. One of the favorite is like green bean casserole, mac and cheese, or corn, apple pie, and also turkey comes with the stuffing. It's basically everything that you input in the cavity, you cook it again, and then you season it, and it become like a stuffing, like a side dishes for turkey, and also mashed potato and gravy. Everybody loves that, and a lot of pies. So it's actually all the item here are from fall season. So they got apple, they get corn, they get pumpkin. You probably know from Halloween as well. Halloween is very close. It's in October, so it's November. So this always is very close, and the type of vegetable that is available are almost the same. And normally they do also like fall vegetable, like if in the U.S. they get like rutabaga, carrots, different type of carrots, and beans. So they get a bean casserole, and cranberry. They make a sauce out of it. So okay. All right. So Thanksgiving is not only associated with the food, but also in the U.S. Like there is a little bit other celebration that is celebrated all around the U.S. The first one is football. Everybody loves the watching football during the Thanksgiving at home or with family, or go to the stadium, with the head like a turkey. And if you've been living in the States, especially in New York City, they have a Macy's parade. So they will show a lot of balloons of your favorite character, like a cartoon, or the new like Marvel superheroes, all the things, all about that. So everything in balloons, and they goes around like a carnival all around the city. I remember when I used to work in the city. I took a day off on Thanksgiving because I want to see that balloon, because it's exciting, and you can see that it's all day. I mean, I think they started at noon, and they finish in the evening or something. Yeah. So, and then also Black Friday. Black Friday is also big. So Thanksgiving is on Thursday, and the next day is Black Friday, because it's the way that people give thanks to their customer. They do a lot of discount, a lot of sales. That's why I remember I have to camp outside of the Best Buy in the U.S. at 2 a.m. in the morning, because the queue are crazy. If not, you don't get the ticket. By the time they open at 8, everything will be sold out. So that's a little bit about Thanksgiving in the States. And now we're gonna come to the cooking demo. Today we're gonna do a roast chicken. I will give you tips. I'm not really cooking the chicken because we have limited time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
But I will do a little bit about tips and how everything. If you have a chicken, you have a family at home, and you want to make a roast chicken at home, you can do this easy method. Yeah.
Okay. Give a big round of applause for Chef Ivan for the presentation. Okay. What are we going to cook? Of course,
Yeah.
roast chicken. Have
Roast
you?
chicken.
Yeah, we
So-
have it here prepared by you.
Mhm.
So, beside the Black Friday and the parade, what was your best experience that you have during Thanksgiving?
Especially Thanksgiving because I was in the in the States. I was invited over to my friend's house, which is American, and they have a feast basically, like table full of foods, and they invite you over, and you have a chat and getting to know their family and their friends and everything. I think it's the best time.
Yeah,
It's
of
the
course.
best time of the season. I think my favorite is Christmas though.
Okay.
It's the second best.
Yeah.
But Thanksgiving is always happy because we always eat the good food,
Yeah.
and you always see a lot of discount on the shops and everything. So it's one of the best time.
Okay.
So,
So let's do the
Okay.
cooking the roast chicken, chef. What do we have other
Okay.
than the chicken, of course?
I got the chicken here. Of course, you need a chicken. So I would recommend you to have young chicken because it's the flesh is soft. You know, if you buy chicken that is old, it's a little bit tough, and you have to perhaps marinate it with brine or something, so it's not tough. You know, but now I have a young chicken. Yeah, so anyway,
Do you need help?
it's okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, we get the chicken. So I will teach you a little bit. So the chicken, if you leave the chicken like that, the leg will spread away. But when you put it in the oven, they will cook unevenly. So all you have to do, you want to have to trust the chicken. So I mean to tie with the not trust the chicken. I trust the chicken because I will make it good. So the easy way to do it, just go underneath the chicken. Okay, so you make a cross and you pull the leg up. Yeah. Up. And you tie them. Yeah. That's the best way to
So-
trust the chicken. Yeah.
I think everybody's at home watching. If you guys have the chicken in the refrigerator, you can start practicing while Chef Ivan is here.
All right.
Okay.
So I think you have.
Is it must be very tight, or we can loosen up?
Yeah,
a bit?
I think we have to be tight enough so it won't get loose, because sometimes because of the heat of the oven, it will get loose, and when everything goes back, and it will cook unevenly. So the second thing, some people like to put the wingtip underneath like that, but some people like it like that. Just leave it as is. I like it as is, but normally I put aluminum foil, so the wingtip don't get burned. Yeah. So in here, okay. So, okay, let me move it here. Is thrust is ready to go. And before, you can brush it with a little oil, or if you have butter at home, you can you can melt the butter a little bit and then have a brush and brush the chicken. Yeah. So the idea of brushing the chicken is to so that the if you season the chicken with salt and pepper, it will stick on the skin. So if you don't brush it, it will fall off easily. Yeah. And one more thing before I forget, when you, I like there is a wishbone in the chicken in the front, close to the breast, in the intersection there. So if you, I normally like to take the wishbone out because when you carve the chicken or turkey, you will get full meat. If you got a little bone over there, your knife will just stuck, and then you will get only a part of it, and some will be left on the breast. So normally I like to take out the wishbone, but I hack it a little bit. So here's your wishbone. Yeah.
it's already it's already cut, yeah.
Yeah, I don't wanna. Okay. Okay. I'll give it later if you wanna see what wishbone like. Okay, so it's basically you already loosen up this part, and when you carve it, when it's finished and you carve it, you will get the whole breast. And then I will put pepper. Just don't be shy. Just put. It will not be too much. Never have too much pepper because the chicken meat are very very thick. So you have to season a lot. And then salt. You take salt.
Salt, pepper, standard.
Yeah. That's it. There you go. That's it. That's about it. And you normally I put in the oven like 200 or 210 degrees depending on your oven setting for I would say about 20 to 30 minutes. Like a chicken this big, I would normally buy a chicken like 1 kilos or up because if you get too small, the skin will it's not enough roasted. It will not show a good, nice brown color, but it's already cooked, and then you will end up with a dry meat. But if you get the chicken big enough, it will get a good, nice, crispy skin, and then the next you can add another 20 minutes just to make like and then you lower the temperature. So it's like 200 or 210 for 20 or 30 minutes, and then you add like another 10 or 15 for 180 or around 170 degrees. So you will end up with the succulent meat inside of the chicken. So and then about the roast chicken, you have to turn it every 15 minutes. So every 15 minutes, if you put it in the oven like that, you brush it with butter or oil again. You start like that, depending on how big of your oven. And finally, it will be done, and then the skin will be good and nice. Yeah. So Anyway.
Do you have any secret recipe, chef, other than the classic roast chicken that we have this evening?
Yeah. I will save it for
Oh,
later. Yeah. So
wow!
when
What
it's
do we have
open,
it? This is done.
when it's done, it will be like that.
Oh
So I
gosh.
will teach you tonight my other secret recipes is to make the gravy. So uh, the gravy is really mean like from pan driving. So if you want to do like roast chicken, normally you I forget about few things. Before you roast the chicken, you can add aromatics to the cavity. Yeah. So a lot of herbs, a lot of things, you know, uh,
The key is
like
a lot of herbs, a lot of vegetables.
yeah, a lot of herbs like carrot, thyme, rosemary, onions, you name it. Whatever things you want to put in the cavity. Yeah, just put it in. It will make it super nice. And my tips is that I normally like to add a little water to it. So when you microwave it for around 1 minute, so you get a nice aromatic flavor, and then you put the water below the chicken, so it will prevent the pans from burning, because if you add with no just with no water, it will get burned because you oven it at the high temperature. So
I
that's it.
see. That's basic physics,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah.
And
So
also, if you don't have racks, is good for you to have a little of vegetable. You can put onions, potatoes, everything you put on the bottom of the chicken, so that the chicken does not stick with the pan. Yeah.
I see.
So.
Then we will get vegetable roast as well.
Yeah.
So
And then the sides you can make everything.
I see.
From like mashed potatoes or
Yeah.
gravies or vegetable or pies or anything you want to eat with.
So for this, some of the audience at home has been asking us through our social media. So for the first timer chef, and how long did you will it take for you to master this roast chicken?
For the first time, well, actually, it takes practice. Normally, how to tell the chicken is cooked is you have to put the thermometer to the thickest part. Let's say I don't bring my thermometer now, but normally I put it like that in
There
there,
in the in
like
the in the
in between the legs and the breast.
okay.
So it has to reach about 75 degrees Celsius or 180
Okay,
Fahrenheit. Yeah.
I see.
hmm
Just to make sure that if anyone is practicing right now at home, they get the right
But
temperature.
I mean, it's really basic, and it's actually depending on your equipment at home, because every house is different, and how big is your oven, and what capacity of your oven is different, and you will not get like a very nice good skin if you have a convection oven at home. It will be best because it has the air going around the oven. But if you don't, still air still good. Yeah. So now we're gonna make a gravy. Gravy is from pan driving. Okay. So
What do we have for the gravy, chef?
the gravy is actually you have just a little bit dripping from the pan if when you
Oh,
make the chicken earlier. you get the drippings. You get the oil and all the good stuff.
Of the
drippings
chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
You
looks
see
good
over
already.
there, it's I don't know if you can see that, but this is like cook. So if you can see the little oil there.
The
So
juice
maybe
and also the juice from the chicken.
yeah, juice from the chicken. You
Yeah.
can see it.
I can see it. Just a
Yeah.
little bit there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing that I put in there. So it's very easy that people doesn't know about. Gravy. All you need is just a little flour and chicken stock. Yeah. I'll wait this to boil. I will not make a lot, but just enough uh, for this. But it is just give you an idea. I don't have a exact recipe for this, but normally it's depend on how big is your chicken, and that's the dripping that came out from the chicken. So, but basically, I'll give you the basic. So, you wait until it's a little. I think it's a little
Yeah, we can
overwhelmed.
see. It's
Oh
bubbling
yeah, yeah, yeah.
already. Okay.
Okay. So I put just a little uh, flour here. Just all-purpose flour. It's fine.
This is the regular flour.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all-purpose flour until you get the consistency.
Smells like Thanksgiving already here in the studio. Okay.
See, that's only the drippings from the pan. So okay, when you get it thick enough, you know you want to have chicken stock in. Yeah. Chicken stock. Yeah. Add a little bit chicken stock. Then we're gonna wait until it's bubbly. Yeah. So that's it.
That's
And
it.
then
Wow.
you
That-
can
That's very easy.
yeah. Basically, if you season well the chicken, you don't need to put any more salt or pepper over there. But you're welcome if you wanna put like herbs like thyme or
Wow.
rosemary.
Yeah.
Is very good flavor and pair well with chicken. So
And the consistency, I mean it always depends on the the liking of the, like, how thick or how many flour do we need?
the consistency, if you see with the, I don't bring my spoon here, but normally you can see if uh, people say it's a nappe consistency, or if you coat the back of your spoon, that's it. Yeah. So I will dip my spoon and see if it's coat the spoon. So see, it's coating my back of the spoon.
Oh,
So
okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
if it wipes nicely, then it's done.
it's done.
Okay.
Yeah. So
No need to add
It's
any
absolutely easy.
seasoning.
no, you don't need to. If you season the chicken well, you don't need any more seasoning.
I see.
Because
Okay.
everything that you season the chicken, it will come down to the to this gravy.
Okay.
So
Chef, I'm getting.
but you're welcome to add like cream if you
I see.
to give more richness to it. At this stage, we will. Hold on a second. We will strain. Yeah. We'll have a. Okay. So when you're done, you just need to strain, because sometimes if you don't get the flavor, sometimes the flour is not cooked or something. It's not drained to your sauce. I just hate to eat a sauce like, what is this? Like a flour. It's not fun. So you just have to strain it. So after that, strain it. There you go. Gravy right there. Okay. It's finished. Just take everything out. Okay, that's the gravy. It's finished. Take every part of it. Nice. Gravy is ready. So now we're going to the second of the cooking demo, which is the pumpkin pie. Yeah. Oh. So
Oh, the pumpkin pie.
here you go, chicken, and
Chicken
I
and
will plate it after this. Yeah. Second thing is the pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie is also an easy thing to do.
is there any difference, chef, like the pumpkin that we use in America and in Indonesia?
I think it's not so much different, but normally the variety of pumpkin there's more in the U.S. than here. But in the U.S., the sweetest pumpkin is the butternut squash. Is very good if you want to make for the side dishes or the pumpkin pie. It gives you a more complex flavor and sweet. But normally for pumpkin pie, normally in America though they use the canned pumpkin puree, so they don't make it themselves. They just
Oh,
buy a
they
can.
don't do it from scratch anymore.
Some people does.
Yeah.
Some people can. You either roast the pumpkin or you boil the pumpkin. But some people love to the roast one, because the roast you get even more flavor out of it.
I see.
So now I will show you how to make a pumpkin pie. So, all right. So obviously, because the time is almost over, so I just bring the pie dough. Pie dough is easy. I'll post later for the recipe of the pie dough, but actually, pie dough is only flour, eggs, uh, butter, and salt and sugar. So it's very easy to do. Yeah. So so you have to have a mold or anything that for your pumpkin pie. Yeah. So basically, you have to add a little flour because it's sticky at the bottom. Normally, it's very cold dough, so you can work it out. But I know Indonesia has been not so friendly, so the
You have
dough.
to.
Let's see if I can roll it out perfectly.
Or maybe if we at home want to have an impromptu Thanksgiving meal, we can just buy the store-bought pumpkin pie crust,
Yeah.
right? But this one looks of course, very,
This one from scratch. So
yeah.
it's very different. We'll see. Let's see if I get.
This one looks good, chef. I can see you use a lot of butter or any secret ingredients there.
Well, I teach you all the secrets already. So everybody has secrets. So I think it's big enough. So let's see if I can pull it out of the pan. Wish me luck. Yeah. There you go. Hopefully it's not breaking. Uh,
Yep.
it's very hard. Woo!
Oh, yeah, we're good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Can do it. So it's all good. So it's make sure you push all the close to the edges, because sometimes when you cook it will goes up, and you cannot fill in more of filling inside. So you push, you get a deep pan like this, and you can fill all the way up. Yeah. And then to break it apart, just roll your rolling pin. There you go. Go straight. There you go. There you go. That's your pie dough. Okay. Some people love. I like to make. If you have fork at home, just make holes in the bottom. A lot of holes, because they will spring up when they cook. You know, the holes keep it in place. You know. Okay. So at this point, if not holes, some people like to put, you can put like plastic wrap with rice or something like that, just heavy, just put in the bottom, so it won't rise up, you know. But in here, you just put in the oven flash in the oven for 20 minutes until the pie dough is cooked before we put the filling, you know. So when you finish, it will looks like this, the finished part of the pumpkin. There you go. I have to do a lot of magic here because we don't have an oven. So, any questions or anything?
Yeah, we have some questions from let's see, from the social media here.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we have one from Bunga.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you learn to cook your first pumpkin pie? You remember
Well,
that?
well, actually, back in my school in New York, in CIA, and Culinary Institute of America in New York, they do a lot of we celebrate Thanksgiving, and we learn about how to make those things like apple pie, pumpkin pie, pecan pies, all about those American pies, you know. So that's where I first learned about. But again, recipes is, if you look at the internet, there's thousands of recipes, different kinds of pies. But this is I only share you like my approach to how to make this my way. Is like I find this better than the other recipes. So
So you can consider pumpkin pie your favorite? Thanksgiving dessert?
Actually not.
Actually, no.
I prefer apple pie. But
You prefer apple
pumpkins,
pie?
I don't know. Most Americans will
Yeah,
love
pumpkin
pumpkin
is like
pie
the
with in the Thanksgiving.
yeah, very
Normally
close
apple
to it.
pie they're more into Christmas kind of thingy. And yeah, and apple pie is close relative to apple strudel. For those of you knows the one from Europe is called apple strudel, and from America is pumpkin apple
Pumpkin
pie.
pie, apple pie.
Yeah. So now we will make the filling. I will have pumpkin puree. Yeah. Fillings are very easy. Okay. So you get the pumpkin puree. So you know it's very yellow, orange, like a orange. I don't know, in Indo kabocha kuning ya, kabocha kuning ya. And then this is very depend on you. Sometimes people put all brown sugar, but it will make your pie darker in color, or all white, make it yellowish, you know. Or I prefer half and half. So this is like sugar and brown sugar. So the color is not too bright, but not too dark. Just and then spices. Um, Normally people put like ginger, cinnamon, all spices, and cloves. You know all the uh, all the spices that fragrance. But in here, it's very hard to find all spice. I replace it with nutmeg. You know, and then evaporated water. Yeah. Sorry, evaporated milk. It's not water. All right. So it's almost there.
The funny thing about pumpkin is that it can be placed as dessert and also as savory dish, right, chef?
Yes, you can actually make roasted pumpkin. Is a lot of people favorite as well. Or pumpkin soup is very good as well. People love soup with cream or with creme fraiche. It's very refreshing. It's very nice. Like more into like cream soup, hearty soup. So just mix it, everything, you know, and then you put eggs. Ah, very.
Watch out.
Mm. Oh, I'll do a little trick. Okay, get it open. There you go. One egg.
One egg?
Yeah.
Okay.
It depends. Like normally, if you do bigger batches, because my pies are small, so I do only one egg. But normally, if you have bigger pies, you fit like 6 to 8 people. You need the 2 eggs, more bigger recipes. So this is it. This is the pumpkin pie mix. You just pour it to the dough.
Wow. It looks good already. I can smell the
Okay.
pumpkin and the spices.
Okay. This is pumpkin pie, and then you do a little tap. Just the idea is to get the bubbles uh, from if you you're gonna hate it when you put it in the oven and then the bubble comes out and then the pie will have a hole. Yeah, you can just
To
uh,
remove the air
yeah,
bubbles.
remove the air bubble by tapping the
I see.
the pie. Yeah. Okay, that's the end, and then you put it in the oven for 180 degrees for around 20 to 25 minutes. After you can check when you jiggle it, and it will just slightly jiggle, but it's cooked. You can tell when it's not runny. This is runny, and I'll show you. You know,
What it's like
I'll
when
do
it's cooked.
a little magic
Yes.
again.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, it looks good already.
I think that's my demo for tonight. I can do a little bit plating.
With
Do we
plating,
still
a
have
little bit.
time?
We still have time.
Yeah.
Do we still
okay.
have time? Yeah, we can. We can proceed.
So you just untie, just easy to cut, you know. So when you tie it nicely, it will keep it there. Yeah.
So we remove the rope first.
Yeah, just remove the tie.
I see. Just imagine this as a turkey, but now it's
Mhm.
roast chicken. Ooh,
Turkey is a lot bigger, like 5 times bigger. Okay. And then you can present it. So if that's
oops.
there you go. You can garnish with some rosemary, some thymes, make it nice. Yeah. And if you have time to make mashed potatoes, just make it wholemeal. And turkey always has cranberry sauce, and some side dishes. There you go.
Nice.
The roast chicken for
Yes.
tonight. And the pumpkin pie. You can have whipped cream. People love whipped cream. With to eat with the pumpkin. Okay. I think that's about it for tonight.
Shall we have a look, closer look
Happy
to it?
Thanksgiving, everyone. That's everything
Yes. Yes, it
Yeah.
looks good already. Thank you, Chef Ifan.
for me.
Right.
All right.
All right. So, probably what is this best pair off with? Like,
Fine.
can we drink it with some of the wine or?
Yes.
Yeah.
It will be good with the Chardonnay if you have Chardonnay or Pinot Noir.
Pinot
I think
Noir,
it's,
of
it's, it's
course.
very very good. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Shall we carve it, Chef? Maybe. Do you have
Uh,
the utensil?
Yeah, but I was gonna
Okay.
present it whole because I didn't bring any more
Okay.
plates.
Okay.
But don't be shy. On the way out, you can have a little bit sample of what I do tonight. So a bit of roast chicken and gravy, and mashed potato and vegetable, and also pumpkin pie. So enjoy it.
Enjoy.
And shall we have more QA or? Yeah?
Yeah, I think that's all the Q&A from the social media that's been asked during the presentation.
Mhm.
Okay, I think we can say grace now. Say thankful for tonight, and we can start celebrating the Thanksgiving. I hope everyone at home and all the audience watching us tonight can practice from what Chef Ivan have presented by making roast chicken and pumpkin pie. Thank you, everyone. I'm Andika Latif and Chef Ivan.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Have a good night.
Good
Happy
night.
Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Give a big applause for Chef Ivan and Mas Andika. Thank you so much for the recipe. I guess we have an idea for our Thanksgiving dinner, right? All right. Early in this event, we asked our audience, the question was, in which season was the first Thanksgiving celebrated? And the correct answer is D, fall. A three-day fast was held in celebration of a bountiful harvest by early settlers of Plymouth Colony in the fall of 1621. Thank you so much for everyone who has participated to our question of the day. Don't forget to tune in next time and catch a chance to get a live shout out from us. Now, you may be wondering, how can I develop an awesome idea with a place like this? Very easy. You can go to our website at www.atamerica.org.id, select Create a Program, and go to Collaborate with us. All the events proposals will be reviewed and your event might be featured here soon. Well, while you're on our website, you can subscribe to our newsletter to get our weekly event updates. Again, that was fun. Unfortunately, we have to say goodbye. You can follow us. We are on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at AT America. You can get fun content and so much more. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Again, thanks for joining us. My name is Aninda, and happy Thanksgiving, everyone.